Hi guys, what's up and welcome to this week's video. So this week I will be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live. These are Samsung's latest earphones, competing with the likes of the Apple AirPods and other premium earphones. So these actually arrived as a free gift because I pre-ordered the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. I've had plenty of time to test out their features and really thoroughly use them and give my in-depth review. So let's get into it. So firstly, let's talk about the design and fit. Now the case is quite small. It's nice, handy, easy to hold, really nice to look at. It's got this rose goldy / copper color. The case is also quite smooth and nicely curved, which is quite popular for Samsung devices. And also you can get this in black and also in white, which complements Samsung's new phone releases and their other accessories. So yeah, once you get into opening the case, there is a very interesting design of these earbuds. The closest thing I would describe these to is like two coffee beans or like little fetuses. It kind of reminds me of a baby growing in the womb. So in terms of wearing them, you stick them in like this and then you twist from the top, and that should provide a snug fit. I haven't had any problems with them falling out. So the minute you take them out of the case, they seamlessly connect to your device. You get a little pop-up on your Samsung device asking to connect them. So the whole software is very seamless. I really like it. And the whole interface. So for example, you can toggle active noise cancelling on and off. You can personalize the sound. You can explore the touch controls. There's also a Find My Earbuds feature which works quite well. So the whole software, the whole animation, the way it connects and interacts with your device is great, very premium stuff. So now let's talk about the main thing, which is the sound. The bass is really good and the sound clarity and quality is pretty good. However, I feel like because the design is not as immersive and it doesn't hug your ear that well like traditional earphones do, because of that, I'm not as immersed in the sound as I would like to be. So I feel like the sound quality is there, but because of the design constraints, the sound isn't being delivered to me as well. I still feel like I'm connected with the outside, whereas I would prefer that when I have my headphones in, it's just me and the headphones. So I did try the Personalize My Sound feature through the accompanying app, and to be honest, I didn't really find any major improvement. It was a series of beep tests. I don't think that feature made any difference or enhanced the sound experience in any way. And that leads me on to my next point, which is to do with the active noise cancelling. Again, I feel like because of the design constraint, you're not able to block out as much noise as you would like to. I feel like what it does is it takes low frequencies like deeper voices. It kind of blocks out those deeper noises, but I can hear high frequencies because I was sitting in the living room with my mom and my dad and I toggled on the active noise cancelling and I could not hear my dad as much, but I could hear my mom. Not because she talks more, trust me, my dad talks more, but because he's a male and he has a deeper voice. So I feel like his sound was being blocked more than my mom. The active noise cancelling, it's not bad. It's not as bad as people have made it out to be. It does block enough noise for you to be able to concentrate on something else, but it doesn't block out noise in the traditional way where it blocks out all sound. So I think that's what they were going for, but I would just prefer to have everything blocked out. I think everything would be blocked out. So now let's get on to the controls. So the controls work really well. I believe you double tap if you want to skip to the next track. You press it once if you want to play or pause. And also what's really clever is whilst you're adjusting the earphones, it automatically pauses the music or the sound. And then the minute you've got them in place, it plays the sound again. Also, I've used them whilst exercising and they definitely do stay in place, even whilst going up, down, doing star jump. The technology is really clever. The controls work seamlessly. The software is great. There are some really good things. However, one drawback of the fit is that for me personally, it gets uncomfortable after 2 hours, just because I guess my ears are just not used to having a device which is located in my ear like that. So I genuinely found them to be uncomfortable. Also, another downside of these, which I don't know if this bothers you, but if I turn up the volume, I like to listen to my music loud. It's not too loud, but it is loud. I was wearing them and I asked my sister, who was sitting, I don't know, a few feet away from me, if she could hear the sound coming from the earphones, and she said she easily could. And that is such a pet peeve of mine. The good old days when I used to be on public transport, I used to not like, if somebody can hear what I'm listening to. Not that I'm listening to anything weird, and I don't like it if I can hear what somebody else is listening to. It just feels like my privacy is being being invaded. So now let's talk about the battery life. Samsung claims that the battery life is 21 hours. I have to say the battery life is pretty amazing. I timed it, it was about 19 to 20 hours. I use them for a couple of hours every day. And also, if you have a Samsung device, you can of course charge them using the power share feature, so that's also really great. So I feel like I've covered all the points about the design and fit, the sound quality, all the other extra features, and I would have to say my overall verdict is that I do not like these. It does feel like a premium device. The look, the way they seamlessly connect, the software, how the touch controls work, which cheaper earphones, trust me, they are very fiddly with all that kind of stuff. But the downsides are the sound quality and the comfort, and for that reason I'm gonna have to say that I'm out. They have overcomplicated earphones. They're trying to be unique, different, trying to think outside the box, but they failed to get the basics right. And I think that's the reason why it's had so many bad reviews. So I would not recommend them. But I mean, if you do like them, then that's great. Maybe you like sound like that, because sound is subjective, but this is my personal opinion. So that is my review of the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about these earphones. Also follow me on my social media. It should be on the screen somewhere. Thank you to all the people who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed already, I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. Maybe for this pandemic to be over, but you know that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care.